And this comes as the FAA's flight cutbacks are now in effect thanks to this shutdown. And right now at noon, we've got team coverage of the impacts. We've got KHOU at Bush Airport monitoring conditions there. We also have a crew at Hobby Airport, Devon Rahming, for a look at impacts there as major airlines are already starting to phase in their travel reductions. Janelle Fort with our sister station WFAA, flying all across Texas this morning, seeing the impacts of these cuts firsthand. As we said, we're at Bush Airport. That's where we find KHOU with the latest. And KHOU, you spoke with Janelle as she landed here in Houston this morning.
I did, Ron. I spoke to WFAA transportation reporter Janelle Fort about an hour ago before she caught her flight to San Antonio and went there and left through here at Bush Airport Terminal E just about an hour ago, as I mentioned. So we were able to speak to her, and she says she came up with the idea to track some flights being impacted in real time because people were asking her, hey, just how bad is it? So that's something she wanted to get the answer for them and shared her experience with us this morning.
We want to be accurate in what we're reporting. That is really the goal of this all. Like, hey, I did it. This was my experience. And then our pilot came on the intercom and let us know that there was air traffic management happening here in Houston and that he wasn't sure how long we were going to be delayed, but we were looking at between 20 minutes and an hour.
And this map shows Janelle's route flying across Texas for today. She is taking 3 different flights on 3 different airlines through 4 different airports. She started at DFW Airport, then flew here to IH. Now she's headed to San Antonio and then back to Dallas. Janelle says air traffic management is when they're controlling the flow of planes and in and out of an airport. In her case this morning, she waited about 40 minutes on the plane before it left the tarmac to fly from Dallas to Houston. So after talking to Janelle, we caught up with a man named Thomas Ansa, and we asked him about flight reductions potentially impacting his trip. Is there any concern your flight could be canceled coming back? Why or why not?
There is concern. I know if the government shutdown continues, airport issues will only get worse. But luckily, I am going to Miami, so it wouldn't be bad to be stuck there for a few days. I feel bad for other people.
Hey, that is not a bad city to be stuck in, right? Well, I can't stress enough how it's important that you check your flight ahead of time with your airline's app to see if there's any potential changes there, especially if you plan to fly out within the next 10 days. Reporting live here at Bush Airport, KHOU, KHOU 11 News.
All right, some good advice there. Thank you so much, KHOU. Meanwhile, if you're flying Southwest today, there's a chance your flight could be affected. The airline is scaling back service at dozens of airports because of the new FAA order. Our Devon Rahming joins us from Hobby with the latest on changes. And Devon, what do travelers need to know?
Well, there were no major impacts here for travelers here at Houston's Hobby Airport, which Southwest Airlines says was their goal as they try to navigate this new directive from the FAA as the shutdown continues. Southwest Airlines says it's reducing flying by about 4% across 34 of the more than 117 airports it serves. The airline proactively canceled roughly 120 flights today, which is a small portion of its daily schedule, and expects fewer than 100 additional cancellations tomorrow. But those cancellations are expected to grow as airlines ramp up to a 10% reduction by next week. And as all major airlines make adjustments, travelers we spoke with say they're adapting as needed.
I've been checking it minute by minute, but so far they haven't canceled it, haven't delayed it. I haven't seen too many cancel from Southwest.
No, I actually haven't. My flight doesn't leave until 10 a.m. and I got here, it's obviously 7:30, but I'm kind of shocked. I was expecting things to be how it looks on social media, but it's not. It looks like a normal day.
Now, it's important to note Southwest says the vast majority of customers will not be affected, but those who are will be notified ahead of time. Southwest says it will automatically rebook most of those impacted customers, but you can also receive a full refund if your flight is canceled and you choose not to travel. Now, as for things here at Houston's Hobby Airport, Southwest has only had to cancel 3 flights today as a steady flow of foot traffic has made its way through the checkpoint all the way through TSA. Reporting at Hobby, Devon Rahming, KHOU 11 News.